well, if Muhammad was able to be used as a messenger by which Allah could give a full instruction forever, an everlasting instruction which would not be needed to be changed or updated in the future, he could certainly have done the same in his first divine revelation given before an entire people and not just by one man. And the Almighty is far above the concepts of time and change, things which only apply to created things, far below his transcendent and unimaginable exaltedness. So the other thing about the corruption of the Torah, this I just see is silly for one who has gone beyond the different types of English translations or translations of the Bible into any other particular language. If you're going to claim that the Torah is corrupt and therefore it needs to be replaced because of different types of translations, well, you have the same thing with any book, including the Quran. And you should note that despite the variance in translations, you have the same essential teaching in the vast majority of these translations when it comes to the Tanakh. And this itself is one of the ways in which it is obvious and undebatable that the Torah has not undergone a conspiracy of corruption by the hands of the wicked Jews, by means of ancient translations and ancient textual traditions, independent from the tradition preserved among the people of Israel. The people of Israel have only preserved one authoritative text of the Torah. Alright? Within this one authoritative textual tradition among the people of Israel, there are literally a handful of variants. You have something like 10 places in the Torah where there is a difference from the Torah as preserved among the Yemenite Jews and that preserved among other Jews. And I'm not talking about word difference, I'm talking about letter difference. In Hebrew, as is the case in Arabic to my knowledge, there are certain letters and words which can be dropped from the spelling or included in the spelling or replaced with a similar type of letter. For example, Aleph in Hebrew can be replaced with He at the end of words, and the same exact word remain the same and remain the same pronunciation. Now this is with the variance within the tradition of the people of Israel as we have it today, as preserved by Jews scattered throughout the world, today coming together in modern times and comparing the Torah. This is the great difference. So clearly if there is a corruption, it must have happened well before Muhammad was on the scene, well before the dispersion of the Jews in the first century. And in that case, what was the world left without trustworthy guidance for those hundreds of years before before Muhammad appeared? The world was just left in darkness without anything to be relied upon. I don't think that the Almighty leaves the world empty-handed without his guidance and instruction. He is consistent in his faithfulness, and from the beginning, from the Torah perspective, has given instruction to mankind.